Today is November 3rd, and so I just wanted to show you that little bite. It was kind of mosquito bite they gave me um, because it started to itch and I started to scratch. And why it happened and when? Because remember, every single thing they do is about super interrogation, and they synchronize everything for that purpose. So who did it? Satanic cults and UFO cults who do nothing but witchcraft, okay, black magic. And these satanic cults, they work with the government, okay. Um, mm, So it create a global UFO cult, and they tell you somewhere here that they work with the government, okay? So anyways, I was transferring all the videos from my phone to computer in my office, and I was sitting on the chair, but my leg was up, like I had one leg up on my seat, and I had worn like 3/4, so that much part of my leg, was bare. So there wasn't any pajama. I didn't wear all the way pajama all the way till the ankle. It was like 3/4 I had worn. So it would end like say somewhere right here. Okay. Then what happened was these people. I opened up a file, and the name of the file was 4666 something or 3666 something. So basically the last three digits was 666, so mark of the beast, right? I'm like, let's see whose file shows up, because I don't know what video is that. I'm just transferring, but all I see is a number, and then I have to play the video to see the content of the video. And then sure enough, who popped up? SUJA VIJAYAN, okay? I'm like, great. And so because she striked my YouTube channel, and in that I had already exposed her, so now she's giving me more and more platform to expose her, to explain people that, she's a fake TI and how she's fake and all that. So in that video, the 43666 video that I was playing on my computer, it was her video in which I had explained how she was a fake TI. Exactly at that time, I got this itch on the left side of my leg. I showed you with that little dot. And I started to scratch, and just with like 2 or 3 scratches, there was already blood. Okay? And like I said, my leg was up, and there I don't have any mosquitoes in my house or any kind of bugs in my house, and like I knew, and in fact, before even that happened, I knew that these people will make issue about my, skin being exposed. Oh, you look, your skin is exposed. We're gonna give it over there. Why they didn't give anything on my hand? And I was wearing full sleeves back then. Why they didn't give anywhere else? Why only that? Because look, that part of the skin is open. You know how they have been. I told you how they messed up my nightgown, right? So usually if I'm wearing, for 360 days, if I'm just wearing 2-piece pajamas, okay, and maybe 5 days out of the entire year, I would think of wearing, say, this nightgown. This is just 1 piece, and that too in the morning. Say I get up and I always want to have my tea, so if I come out in the kitchen, if I'm wearing gown or something, I always wear sweater. So these people want to hone into my goodness, and then they want to make issue about it. So, you are wearing 2-piece pajama for 360 days, then why you are wearing this thing? Your in-laws are here in the house. But guess what? My mother-in-law, she never comes down that early, okay? At least for that day when I was wearing, she wasn't here. And even if she comes, she's a lady, right? And what? I had worn sweater, and now they are giving me electric shock on the right side of my head. No, your mother-in-law comes down. So what if she comes down? We both are ladies, And what if my father-in-law comes down, but he's not doing anything in the kitchen, he just directly goes out to take a walk. But you see how they gave me electric shock? They want to make so much issue. Oh, look, everything should be closed. But that is why I wear a sweater before I even come out, if at all I wear that kind of, nightgown. Oh, but look, and that gown is also like little long, like it's beyond that my knee area. But I guess they wanted to make issue about the upper body because I wore sweater. You see, they want to hone into my goodness, usually. Now they are giving me one twitch on the right side of my back to even make further issue that, oh, look, you were wearing sweater, but that's not enough. Maybe that's what they are thinking. Or they think that I didn't wear a sweater. I don't know. But I did wear a sweater, and they always want to make issue about it. Because I try to show some goodness, or and like I told you, whenever my in-laws are there, or even my hubby's here, anybody around me, doesn't matter, be it my parents, be it my brother, my anybody, say my friend, anybody, relatives, cousins, whoever, somebody says something, that's it, that's the end of it, you have to be a slave, you know how the 16th 17th century in-laws used to behave, oh, our daughter-in-law, she should be all dressed up and all, like, those Muslim people, how you should be in your burqa and everything. Like these people treat me, okay? Oh, look, your skin is barren. Oh, we're gonna give you bite over here. So, like right now, since past 3 days, my in-laws are not with me, they've gone to her sister's house. So they are not with me. But yet they want to make issue about, oh, look, you're wearing 3/4, your skin is barren, oh, we're going to give you mosquito bite right there. So, and when they gave, exactly when Suja Vijayan's video popped up, and when, I'm like, oh, 666, mark of the beast, let's see who it is. And sure enough, it was Suja Vijayan. Now they are giving me more and more electric shock on the right side of my brain, to negate that, no, we didn't give you that because of Suja Vijayan's video. See, that is what they are trying to tell me. But no, 666 popped up. Then sure enough, Suja Vijayan's video popped up. Like, that was Suja Vijayan's video. And I already exposed her. And so this was even further exposure, further, a confirmation that Suja Vijayan is a fake TI. Because where they gave me a mosquito bite? On the left side of my leg. Okay, and they can do everything via witchcraft, and that is why Billy Crone, Pastor Almas, Jacob, Ralph Smart, and JWT, all these people who understands witchcraft, that is being used by these Illuminati people. When I told them to expose these people, because these are the very ones who are torturing me, so if they were real followers of Jesus Christ, they would have come out to help. And these very Ralph Smart person, just few days ago, he was telling on the YouTube channel, oh, help people when, you must help people in need, in help, and, and then when I asked for it, he never even replied to my Twitter posts. So this is the dual nature of these people. And Almas Jacob himself says that Satan is the biggest liar, biggest deceiver. The Revelations of Jesus Christ YouTuber also says that Satan is the biggest deceiver. He's a liar. In fact, he's the father of all lies. So obviously these people are gonna lie, So anyways, there was a confirmation, mosquito bite, that Suja Vijayan, because anything on the left side means a confirmation. So Suja Vijayan is a fake TI. That was the video. They confirmed it. And just to confirm that, they gave me another mosquito bite. And so that was, again, the Suja Vijayan. She's a terrorist. She's a witchcrafter. She's a witch. She's into perverism and all that, because just to make issue about that gown thing, because you see, they want to humiliate me. The guilt feature has to be there. Oh, I'm going to make you feel guilty. Why are you wearing that gown in front of your in-laws? So from entire laundry, only that particular gown, they made sure that it had all black kind of mold on it, and it was smelling like urine. And remember, I told you about the pajama. Just 2 days ago, I made that video. But anyways, I'm going to relay everything all over again. What happened was, in my, so there's my sink area. Say that's my sink area. Next to it, there's a bench where I can sit down. On that bench was one pajama lying, and I had a thought that, oh, I don't want to wear this pajama, so I just went to my closet and I wore another pajama. Then next day I noticed, or was it the same day evening, I noticed there was a bug next to the pajama on the bench. Now, when we got this house, I never had any insects crawling up on walls, on our bench, or sofa, or on some desk, or nowhere. It used to be always on the floor, and where say this is a room, so it would be only at the edges of the room, in those edges, never on floor, never on carpets, never on like in the middle of the room. No, never. All these bizarre activities started only when Jehovah's Witnesses started to come to my house, targeting specifically my house for 2 straight years, 2015-16, for I think so, for those two mainly I can think of. And it's only after, I started to watch Almas Jacob's video, and then I learned, oh, Jehovah's Witnesses are Satanists. They worship Lucifer. They're into animal, human, and child sacrifice. Oh, I'm like, oh, okay, now mind. So then everything was making sense. But anyway, so I want to talk about witchcraft. So there was a bug there. So I knew that then I have to think back, oh, why they placed. Okay, they placed because I had a thought that, oh, I don't want to wear it, and so I just wore some other pajama, for the daytime. So the bug was in to tell me that, oh, you placed this in your laundry basket. So anyways, I was to do anyways, because I need some room there. My bench is just a little bit, it's not that big. So if I have some clothes here, I always like sit down there. So anyway, so I put it in the laundry basket next day, and then I laundered it, I dried it, I folded it. Till then there was no smell. Okay, I placed it in my closet, and then next day after the shower, I had a thought that, oh, the bug is already on the floor. I don't want to make a video, because see, I had not made a video about the bug, or usually I make videos on everything, right? Oh, look, they did this, like they have given a cut today. I showed you how Billy Crone Pastor is a bloody criminal, because there's a big bloody cut that was given to me by witchcraft. Okay, so I already posted that video. Today is November 3rd, so it should be in the November 3rd video. But so what happened? Yeah, after shower, I came out and I just said to myself that, oh, I don't want to take a video, because the bug had fallen from the bench down on the carpet. So, and then from there, I went to the closet to grab my pajama. Now, it so coincidentally happened that the pajama, for which they already made issue, where they placed the bug, which I already placed in the laundry basket, I washed it, I dried it, and I folded it. That very pajama, I took it in my hand because it was on top. And guess what? Even before I grab it, from 1 foot away, I was having stinking smell, extremely stinking smell, which is bizarre. If I am folding the cloth and then I'm placing it in the closet, until then there is no smell, then how come suddenly there's a smell? So obviously they wanted to again make issue about the same thing, about the same pajama thing. So this stinking smell was an urine smell, like unlike my nightgown, which had a urine smell to it. And I told you, they have been playing with the smell lately, ever since past June, July, I think July onwards, they have been playing with these urine smell and, all kind of stinking smell, and the dishwasher stink smell and all kind. So this particular pajama had a smell of, say you leave some cloth in a washer for 1 or 2 days, wet, how it would start smelling. It was that kind of smell I was getting from it. So I placed it back again in the washer. Now guess what? I found out that in the it was the same load in which I pulled up my gown, which was, I told you how it was black mold and then it's smelling like urine. But in the same load, only this particular pajama now is having a urine smell. So the stinking smell of the cloth that was stinking like, as if it was left in a washer for 1 or 2 days, as if, okay, I didn't do that. But now that suddenly had a urine smell, but it's very faint smell. So obviously it's a targeted cloth. They want to hone into that very pajama continuously. I don't know what problem they have with that very pajama, but they want to hone into that pajama. And so they are continuously having from urine smell to the stinking smell, all kind of smell in that. Guess what? None of the other laundry clothes had it. And guess what? My mother-in-law and father-in-law, they have their own sets of laundry. Every time they do their laundry, not a single time since July, I have ever heard one complaint about the stinking of the clothes like urine. It's always in our laundry, always. And guess what? I always make sure I stand there in my washing machine. I make sure that clothes are all properly soaked in nice hot water, inside the drum. I put enough like detergent, and sometimes I even put baking soda into it just to make sure that I don't get all this smell. And yet, I get the smell, and guess what? I had just cleaned my washing machine entirely. It takes almost 4 hours to like a self-clean the machine, and I had done all this. And so this is a targeted thing. Just like, for example, today, I have this. I have like this sweater. So it was on the couch. Yesterday I left it on the couch. It's like a big chaise, you call it, like a couch. So I knew that these people will make issue. I don't know, some either because I told you every single thing I do, they are reading my mind, and that is how these archons, interdimensional entities, are acting. But it's mainly these FBI, CIA, military people. Because don't forget, Billy Crone Pastor said there are 300 witches in one military base, and it's these very military people who are targeting me. CIA, FBI, MK Ultra program, COINTELPRO program, Manchurian Candidate program, biorobotics program, mind reading program, mind control program, remote neural monitoring program, R&M technology, right? All these. So what happened was, in the morning, I saw, okay, the centipede was like near that chase. So my chase was here, but the centipede was little farther away. And then I'm like, okay, that's a little weird. I'm like, you are supposed to be close to the chase, because that is what my targeting is. I know where the centipede is supposed to be. And sure enough, within like few minutes, the centipede went like this, and then it went near the chase, because I knew all they wanted to tell was, oh, hang your jacket. But I'm wearing it inside my house. Mostly daytime I'm wearing it. Okay, what's the point of hanging it? I only hang the ones that I wear outside. So basically they wanted to tell that don't wear this inside the house. So you hang it. So just to tell me the centipede was there today. Today morning this happened. Then what happened? I was packing my hubby's lunch, dinner. But I cooked it. Now he left around like 3:30, okay, something like that. He left. But before that, I was packing, and his lunch bag, I was wiping it with Clorox wipe. So because the bottom of it, I just felt like I need to wipe it down. So I was wiping it. Oh, immediately they started to like make issue about it and give me like, I don't know, it was like right side electric shock, or like, something in my right side of my ear they started to do. I'm like, okay, so you want to make issues. So suddenly now Clorox wipe is not good. And then I packed everything. And then after the lunch bag, I placed it in the backpack. And the backpack was on a chair. So I pulled out the chair that was inside the dining table. I pulled it out, and that is exactly where the centipede was. I'm like, it wasn't there before when I was standing right there. But as if it like suddenly appeared, but it was a dead centipede, okay? So this is how they do. See, don't forget, the moment I went to do Clorox wipe, they already gave me this electric shock on the right side of my brain, or something in the right side of my ear they did. So they already made issue, and it was with the same lunch bag that I placed in that backpack, and that is where the centipede appeared. Okay, so nothing is random. In my entire house, the centipede found only that particular place. Why? At that particular time? Because it's all about synchronization for super interrogation purpose, right? And anyways, these guys, they tell you right here that it's a military article, right? I've shown this so many times that satanic cults, UFO cults, directed energy technologies, and induce crime wave and all. But anyways, raise 1 or 2 generations of children under the auspices of government approved satanic cults. This is the word I was looking for, government approved satanic cults. So these people are, when they say government, who is government? Washington, Pentagon, DOJ, DOD, FBI, CIA, NSA, DARPA, military, all these people are government, right? So these are government approved. So they are telling you that these agencies, this Washington and all that, they are approving this satanic cult. So they are approving animal sacrifice, they are approving child sacrifice, they are approving human sacrifice, okay? They are approving torture, they are approving illegal experiments, such as Michael blah blah blah, offset violent sexual, physical and psychological abuse of these children over a period of 15 years will produce generations of dissociative automatons who will comply with instructions in obedient, unquestioning fashion. I told you, just like I showed you the article of Rohini Paisisar, the Canadian, she's an Indian girl in Canada, who she claims that she was continuously being tortured for this making her into a biorobot, biocybernetics and neuropsychotronics or whatever, all kind of terms she was using there. I mean, her lawyer was using. So it's the same thing they continuously do with me. Oh, don't do this, do that, don't do this, do that. Okay, and then if I don't do that, then they are giving me, oh, here is electric shock. Oh, here is a cut on your finger. Anything on the right side means you don't do that. That is wrong, Oh, SUJA VIJAYAN TI, fake TI. Yeah, correct. Okay, we gonna give you a little bite on the left side of your leg. Oh, you wearing this? Oh, your in-laws are here. Oh, no. Oh, you didn't serve the pomegranate to your in-laws while they were here. Okay, you are serving it to your hubby. We'll make sure we put mold in the pomegranate. And I've seen Fear Files. It's an Indian show that is based on real life stories, and they talk about black magic. And I was seeing how the lady on whom the black magic was done, no matter, like, she would take the lemon out, and the lemon will either turn a little bit black, or there'll be insects inside, or insects even crawling outside and everything. So, and all this was part of black magic. It's witchcraft. I've been telling you, ever since Jehovah's Witnesses came to my house to 2015 onwards, I started to have all these bizarre insect activities, hair in our food, stones in my food, these artificial jaw bites and tongue bites that they do. And they say that they are controlling my mind, maybe via some physical implant, but I still think it might be just witchcraft, where they put some kind of entity in my body, or they talk with these interdimensional entities. They make a pact when they do witchcraft. When they invoke jinn and demons, they make a pact with them, the tantrics or the witches, and they tell, and these demons, they come under these witches' control, and these demons act according to what witches tell them. So if they tell, oh, okay, now do this, so probably demons do that exactly at that time, right? And that is why they need to continuously monitor me 365 days. Oh, we need to monitor. What are you talking? What are you doing? We need to make sure we do super interrogation. But in that super interrogation, it always leads to slavery, dictation, and humiliation. These three are the main features of these people, because they want to put me down continuously, because like Dr. Richard Boylan said, that star kids are a threat to UFO cabal. We are the threat. We chosen ones, or TIs, we are the threat to their cabal, to the UFO, Illuminati, Luciferian cabal. And so they want to round us up. Rounding up is like, just sell your soul to Lucifer, or basically have us join them. But if that doesn't work, then obviously they want us to kill ourselves, because somehow they cannot kill us directly. They are not supposed to kill us directly. Either, as written in Bible, that these chosen ones are, God has not given them or Lucifer the authority to kill us directly, but they have been given authority to torture us. At least that's what it is mentioned. So it's kind of makes sense a little bit, what these people are doing. Oh, we can't kill you, but hey, you can kill yourself. That is one thing, and that is why these Revelations of Jesus Christ YouTuber, all these people keep giving you hint. Okay, hint, he's to die, die. Okay, whatever. And the other thing is, if you have watched Devil in Ohio, they tell you that, oh, Lucifer needs the sacrifice of the chosen ones. So they cannot directly kill us. So when we kill ourselves, it's kind of willing sacrifice, because these are the cults and they are government approved. So when you watch Knock at the Cabin, and when these people by Night Shyamalan, when these people, they say that, oh, you mean those satanic cults or the suicide, suicide and all that. But while they make mockery about these satanic cults or suicide cults and all that, they show the very same thing, that not only people were committing suicide, like willingly they were dying, being killed, not dying, willingly they were being killed by somebody, and then those people are asking the chosen ones, the like a chosen family, that, oh, please sacrifice somebody from your family. So somebody has to become a willing sacrifice, and then other family member has to kill that person, whoever has become a willing sacrifice. So they show the same concept that is in Devil in Ohio, but they show it in a different manner. That only via your sacrifice can entire humanity be saved, So basically what happens is Lucifer just wants chosen one's soul, and that is why probably these Myron May and all these TIs around the world, they are continuously tortured, and when they can't take their torture, they just go on, lashing out, shooting spree, and then ultimately die. So when they commit suicide, it's like, Robert Kirk, committed, I don't know if he committed suicide or he was killed, that I'm not sure. But usually if there is a suicide involved, it's like, oh, it's a willing sacrifice for our Lucifer, okay? What? That guy also, Knock at the Cabin, he was also making mockery of, oh, it's like government doing those illegal experiments, mind control experiments. They talk in mockery manner, but they actually tell you the truth, because this article tells you the truth. And if you read this article, they talk about the illegal experiments of everything. And just look up mind control, MK Ultra, COINTELPRO. FBI Gerald Sosby continuously talks about COINTELPRO, it is still in use, So, yeah. And now they are giving me tweet on the right side of my back. Oh no, please don't expose that. Anything on the right side means that's incorrect. Oh, no, don't expose that, Well, then why the heck you're doing it to begin with? Don't do it then if you don't want it get exposed,